I scoured Amazon for the perfect shower curtain for this project. It's the perfect material because it's water resistant, so I won't have to worry about leaving it outside. I want to make sure I leave enough hanging over to be able to sew the edges. Before I head inside, I'm going to give the table a quick coat of paint. To turn the shower curtain into the tablecloth, I want to fold under the edges and sew them all the way around, leaving a nice wide pocket for the tie later. Now that the edges are all turned under and sewed up, I'm going to thread a piece of twine through the pocket I created. I could use elastic for this as well, but I want to be able to loosen and tighten it as I need to. I want to make sure there's plenty of twine and that the tablecloth isn't bunched up at all. I'm also going to leave a nice long piece at the beginning and the end so that I can tie it once it's on the table. It's time to put the new cover on the table and tie it up. It fits perfectly. I'm absolutely loving this custom tablecloth and how fun it looks.
So to begin my project, I just removed the glass top part of the portion and just set that aside for later. And then I gave the base a really good wash down and scrub just to clean up any dirt or debris that was on it. I headed to my local dollar store and I picked up a cheap shower curtain in a pattern that I like. And then I took the glass top portion and gave it a good wipe down and cleaned off any dust or debris. Then with my shower curtain, I just laid it out to decide which part of the pattern I wanted to use. And then I came in with some matte Mod Podge and I did a nice even layer all over the glass. Once I did that, I took my shower curtain and I laid it over, and then using my hands, I just smoothed it out, working from the middle to the outside, just to make sure that there was no air bubbles and that I smoothed out all the Mod Podge underneath. I also used a scraper, a plastic scraper, to come in and smooth out any air bubbles and just to make sure that the shower curtain was pressed firmly onto the glass. And the best part of this project is I didn't use very much, so I can save the rest of the shower curtain maybe for a future project. And then I flipped it over onto the shower curtain just while it was drying, just to give it some pressure. Once it was fully dry, I came in with this X-Acto knife and just cut off the excess overhang to make it nice and smooth on the edges. Then once it was dry, I flipped it back over, and then I came in with my Mod Podge again just to give it another coat over top, just to give it kind of a sealer and seal it in. Once this was dry, my table is complete, and I just replaced the glass back into the base, and here is the finished project. I am so happy with how this table turned out, and it just gave it a nice modern upgrade and a new look and a fresh new table for my patio.
For today's project, I'm going to head down to my local Walmart and grab my favorite shower curtain. I need a cool design. Then I'm also going to head on over to the Dollar Tree and grab some of these mats that they have. I'm going to need 4 of these for this project. I'm going to place them upside down, put them in a square so they're all together, make sure the seams fit up nice and neat. Once I get those together, the next step was I grabbed some duct tape and I put that down to hold those seams together. Now, if I needed to add a few more, I could have, but I wanted to make sure I got it from front to back and from side to side. That'll make it nice and strong right there. Once I get that cut off and everything, I want to make sure that I also smooth it out so I got a smooth surface. Next, I'm going to take that shower curtain and lay it across my table, but I want to make sure that I had the design facing up. That way I know exactly where to lay it out. Once I do that, I'm going to take it out and go ahead and cut around the edges. I want to leave about 3 to 4 inches of overlap on each side. These shower curtains cut real easy. Just take a pair of nice sharp scissors and do it. Next is going to take some spray adhesive, and I'm going to spray this all along the back of these mats, even getting on the duct tape that I did. Want to make sure I get the edges and all around the inside and every square inch that I can. Want to work a little fast, make sure I get it on there, and then I'm going to lay the shower curtain. But I'm not going to lay the whole thing at one time. Just do half of it and then smooth it out and get the wrinkles out. Then I'm going to push over the other half using my hand, just get out all the wrinkles that I can. Now there's some that are still there, and that's because it was folded up in the package. What I'm going to do is take an iron and place it on there and get all the wrinkles out. Now I'm going to flip it back over, grab my hot glue gun, and go very easy, just a few inches at a time, and lay over the edges of the shower curtain onto the back of the mat. Now it's a little warm, so you want to be careful, just light touches so you don't burn yourself. Once I get that all laid out, I'm going to make sure it's nice and smooth. Get all the edges on all 4 sides done, and then I'm going to start folding the corners. So I fold one side first like this, put out a little hot glue, and then I'm going to fold the next edge over. I'm going to hold that down for about 15 to 20 seconds until it dries up and it holds it. Now here's a little secret. I'm going to put some hot glue on the back of this mat and just lay it there. What this does is this grips as I'm doing it. Next, what's going to happen is I'm going to get some water-based polyurethane and I'm going to spray this mat. That's going to help waterproof it. Once I get this on and it's ready to dry, I can put this in place. And it goes great in my bathroom. It actually, with this beach scene, it matches the decor that I already have hanging up in my bathroom. Is that I can also take it outside because it's going to go great with my Adirondack chairs. I think it turned out great and it looks really amazing. I hope this inspired you to build your own outdoor shower curtain bath mat.
I found this fun shower curtain at the dollar store, and I thought it would be perfect for a makeover project I want to do. This small patio table is in desperate need of a makeover. It's starting to look a little old and tired, and I've been wanting to refresh it. I'm going to start by painting the table. I'm using a paint that I know will stick to the metal and giving it a nice generous coat to make sure I cover all of the old beige. Removing that excess paint on the glass is super easy now that it's all dry. I'm just going to use a utility knife and run it along the edge, and it will just lift off any of that paint that got on the glass. This is way easier and quicker than taping off the glass. Since my table will be outside in the elements, I want to seal the paint to protect it. With everything done and ready to go, it's time to add the shower curtain. I really like the large green and blue design, so I want to line that up so that it's in the center of the glass. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of Mod Podge all over the glass, and now I'm going to lay the shower curtain onto it. I want to trim off the excess before the Mod Podge dries, so I'm going to run this utility knife around the edges to trim it off. The final thing I need to do before my table is finished is to add one more layer of Mod Podge over the top for added protection. This little table is so cute now, and I'm loving the blue and green. It's perfect for sunny days on the balcony. I hope this has inspired you to give your table a new look as well. This scrap piece of rug is the perfect size for my work area, but I really don't like the look of it. I found this cotton shower curtain for a great price recently. I'm going to trim off the excess shower curtain. Before I attach the shower curtain to the rug, I want to iron out as many wrinkles as possible. It's time to attach the shower curtain to the rug now. I want to use some spray adhesive to keep the shower curtain attached to the rug so that it doesn't move around. I want to put the spray adhesive both on the top of the rug and the back of the shower curtain. Next up, I need to adhere the edges of the shower curtain. I'm going to pull them to the back side of the rug and then just use some hot glue to keep them in place. I don't want to pull the shower curtain so tight that it squishes the rug fibers, but just tight enough to keep it snug around the edges of the rug. To finish off the corners, I'll trim off the excess and then glue down the edges the same way I did on the other side. Finally, I flipped the rug back over and I want to spray 2 coats of Scotchgard all over the shower curtain. This is going to help keep my new rug nice and clean, and I'll easily be able to clean up any dirt or spills that might happen when I'm using the rug. This custom rug was so easy to make, and I love how unique it is. I hope this has inspired you to turn your shower curtain into a beautiful rug as well.